Stampin' Friends. This is Lisa at Live and Let Stamp. Today I'm going to be making this stand-up card because it stands up like so. But it still folds down into your standard A2 envelope, 5.5 by 4.25. So to make this card, I use the Storybook Moments DSP. And I love this because in the background, it looks, you have the houses in the little village. And then in the foreground, you have your close-up of the little animals, which you get in the DSP. All of these cute little animals, and there are plants, and there are garden tools that punch out that you can use. So it just makes for a really, really cute card. So to begin, I took Old Olive cardstock and I cut it in half, 4.25, 11 inches long, scored at 5.5, 4, 2, and 1/2 inch. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my folds using a bone folder so they fold nicely. Now the first step is to put the back panel on. So for that I used Calypso Coral because it kind of picks up the door and house shades in the DSP. And you can see how cute the back is too with this garden. Sometimes it's hard to decide which side of the paper to use because they're both so cute. So the Calypso Coral panel is 5.25 by 4, and the DSP is 5 by 3.75. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that onto my card base in the back. Now I'm ready to go ahead and make this, glue this down. So when it folds, it creates this rectangle that also will fold flat. So what you need is adhesive just on this part of the card base, just the thin little strip. I'm going to use liquid glue so it has a little bit of play as I glue it down. And I'm just going to fold that up and keep it flat and then press that down. Now we need to make sure that sticks, and you'll see that when it opens, you have your rectangle, but it also folds flat. Next, I'm going to take Calypso Coral. This strip is 5.5 by 2.75, and scored at 2 inches and 1/2 inch. I'm going to go ahead and make those folds. Now this is going to go on like this, even with the bottom, and then it folds over here. I'm going to go ahead and put on my panels, the matte panels for my little animal. And that Old Olive is 3.25 by 2.5. And this beige is 3 by 2.25. So they just kind of graduate down by 1/4 inches. Now this is going to go here. I want that pretty much centered. So I'm just going to make the tiniest little mark here with my pencil so that I know where the glue needs to go. Because you definitely want it glued down, but you don't want any seeping out the side. Again, even with the bottom. Eraser if your pencil marks are showing. Okay. So when this folds, it folds here and also will go flat. So I'm going to use the same technique to glue that little panel down right there. So the glue only goes there. Get it turned and flat. You'll see it is perfect. Okay, folds flat. Awesome. Now I'm ready to add my animal. So for this one, I decided to do Happy Spring. And this is from the Storybook Friends stamp set. You get Somebody Loves You, Easter Greetings, Welcome Little One, Happy Spring, Thank You So Very Much, and Hello Friend. So I chose the Happy Spring and I'm using my Stylish Shapes dies to cut that out. And I like this little guy. He's going after some butterflies there, which just screams spring to me. So I'm going to go ahead and glue him on. And part of him hangs off the side, so I want to make sure I only glue the parts that need to be glued. Just a bit. And for the Happy Spring, I'm going to put that on with some dimensionals. Get them out of the package. I'm going to use 2 Stampin' Dimensionals, the large ones. And I'm just going to offset that a bit. Spring. And for my bling, always have to have some bling, of course. I am using these adhesive back sparkle gems that come in champagne, black, and white. And I'm using the champagne. I think I'll do a large one here. And a smaller one here. And another small one for a little bit of balance. How about right there? Whoa. Now, where does the sentiment go? The sentiment goes on the back of a card like this. So for that, just going to add a panel of the basic beige. You can do 5 1/4 by 4. I went a little smaller. This one's 5 by 3 3/4. You can mat it if you would like in the Calypso Coral, but I chose just to do it with a nice wide green Old Olive border there, leaving myself plenty of room to write my sentiments. And there it is. Super cute card that you would be very happy to send to somebody. Hope you enjoyed this card making demo. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will be happy to assist. Have a great day.